Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. And today we're talking about a hero that many players take for granted. Until they lose without her. Martha. One of the oldest, most reliable, most iconic healers in Hero Wars Alliance. A backline guardian. A tempo accelerator. A miracle worker in the worst possible moments. And yet, in today's aggressive meta, many players are starting to ask the question. Is Martha still enough? And maybe even more importantly, what would happen if she ever received a true rework or a powerful relic upgrade? Because if Martha is already this strong without modern scaling mechanics, imagine what she could become with the right boost. So today we're going to break her down properly. What she does. Why she still matters. How to build her efficiently at low cost. And how to prepare her in a way that keeps her relevant, especially if future updates push her even further. Let's begin. Martha is an intelligence-based healer from the Mystery faction. She stands safely on the backline, using magic attack to scale her healing, while quietly controlling the tempo of the entire fight. Two of her skills scale with health. One scales with magic attack. And one depends purely on skill level. That alone already tells you something important. Martha is not a simple stack one stat and forget hero. She scales from multiple angles. Her basic attack uses physical attack and deals physical damage, but that's not where her value lies. Martha's power comes from survival and tempo manipulation. Her ultimate is one of the most underrated tempo skills in the entire game. She increases the entire team's speed by 240% for 6 seconds. That doesn't just mean faster basic attacks. It means faster energy gain. It means faster skill rotations. It means reduced effective cooldown windows. And in the right team composition, that 6-second window can completely flip a battle. If your team survives long enough for Martha to ult at the right moment, you often win. Her second skill allows her to heal herself with her basic attacks, and the further the projectile travels, the stronger the self-healing. That makes her surprisingly durable for a backline hero. In long fights, she becomes harder and harder to remove. Her third skill summons the Totem, and this is where Martha truly shines. The Totem provides massive healing over time and can only be damaged by O attacks. In extended fights, this becomes oppressive. If the enemy doesn't have consistent O pressure, your team simply out-sustains. And then her passive skill ensures that the most injured ally receives the strongest healing. This is what saves carries at 1% health. This is what prevents snowball losses. This is what turns disaster into recovery. Martha is not flashy. She is not explosive. She is stability. Now the question becomes, how do we build her correctly without wasting resources? First, hero level. She must be level 120. No compromise. This unlocks talisman mechanics and ensures her skill scaling is at maximum potential. Even if you don't fully develop her, level 120 is mandatory. Speaking of talismans, Martha has two. Both came through accessible paths, but her second is not currently available in the Eternal Frontier shop. Her first talisman, providing intelligence and health, is available for 700k Eternal Frontier coins. That one is extremely valuable. Intelligence increases her healing output. Health increases her survivability. Both stats matter. If you can only focus on one talisman, prioritize the intelligence plus health option. It directly reinforces her role. Now let's talk sparks. Max them. No hesitation. Sparks increase all primary attributes, And for Martha, every stat matters: intelligence for healing, health for scaling and durability, and even strength for baseline survival. Skins are next. If you are building Martha at low cost, focus first on the skin that increases magic attack. Her healing output depends heavily on this stat. If you are going to fully develop only one skin, make it magic attack. Without question. After that, move into health. Health strengthens two of her skills and increases overall durability. The other skins, intelligence, magic defense, can wait. Skill levels. Max all of them. Martha is not a hero where you selectively ignore abilities. Every part of her kit contributes to her consistency. Evolution? 5 stars is sufficient for functionality. Absolute star is long-term optimization, but not required for immediate effectiveness. Glyphs. Ideally, push all to level 40 during runic milestone events. If you're short on resources, prioritize magic attack, intelligence, and health. These 3 directly impact healing output and survival. Artifacts are where efficient resource management becomes critical. Her book artifact, Tome of Arcane Knowledge, should be prioritized first. It increases her survival and improves 3 of her skills. That is the foundation. After that, develop her Ring of Intelligence. If you are low on resources, you can stop after fully developing the book. If you have more flexibility, push the ring to complement her healing output. And here's the key philosophy. You do not build Martha to deal damage. You build her to survive long enough to change the rhythm of the fight. Once she reaches that functional threshold, max magic attack skin, level 120, prioritized book artifact, sparks maxed, she becomes stable. She becomes reliable. She becomes that quiet backbone that allows aggressive heroes to operate freely. Now imagine something else. Imagine Martha receiving a relic that enhances her totem duration. Or increases the speed boost window. Or scales healing based on team missing health. If that ever happens, Martha could jump from reliable healer to meta-defining support overnight. And that's why building her correctly now is not wasted investment. She is already strong. Already stable. Already impactful in sustained compositions. But if she receives a rework or relic scaling in the future, the guardians who prepared early will be ahead. By following these steps, max magic attack skin, focused artifact development, sparks, glyphs to 40, level 120, you make Martha functional at average or low cost. You strengthen exactly what she needs without overspending. And you preserve resources for other heroes while maintaining a powerful sustain option in your roster. Martha is not a hero that wins fights alone. She is the hero that allows others to win. And in long wars, in extended guild clash fights, in sustained arena battles, that stability is priceless. Guardians, Martha is not outdated. She is patient. And sometimes, patience wins the war. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.